I build my goals around three things: personal, business, and family, not in any particular order. And so all three of those things are important. And so I come back to that and I say, okay, well, where am I actually on track to create this? Where am I actually on track to create what I want? And really that goes in the spirit of my book, that I wrote, and No Quitter's Guide to Crushing Real Estate Investing, Building Extraordinary Life. It was written for me as much as it written for anybody else, to say like, hey, what are you actually doing all this stuff for? Why are we actually doing it? So staying focused, I believe, truly comes back to what the end result is that you want. Like, how do you actually want it to look like? What do you want your life to look like? And do you have time? Like, can you commit the time? Can you commit the resources to doing what this thing is? And does it actually fit within the objective that you've set forth? So that focus, and I start every day with gratitude and focus, and I go back and say, okay, well, this focus today, does it help me this week accomplish the goal? And does it help me accomplish the goal that was this month and this quarter's? So that I can pull that back to the big picture goal. Like, do those all, think of it like goal nesting dolls, and do they all nest together, or do you keep chasing them and having to figure out where to put them? And then shiny object syndrome, what I've used is, we call it our ideas parking lot. And that's where all good and mediocre ideas can go to die, but you get a place you give them a purpose of being something that you can get it off your brain. And the very best ideas, they still live there like little weeds, and they come back to you. And that's where I've worked very hard on not going 1,000 miles an hour at the starting line, and taking more time to actually look at those things and say, does this actually make sense? Do I have the people to do it? Do I have the capacity to do it? So that's kind of how I've structured it in my life.